Hey guys, welcome back to Milo Gains Crypto. Thanks for stopping by, liking, and subscribing. Hope you're doing okay surrounding these red days, red week, red month. But still moving, still getting out there, maybe looking away from some charts just to refresh your mind and soul. But I guess we do have some kind of stability here with GMT, at least since the 18th. Yeah, we'll see what goes on in these next couple days, next weeks. But today I actually wanted to talk about something new, which I haven't. I know I've kind of exclusively talked about STEPN on this channel. And that's where a lot of my personal investment is, just within crypto in general. I enjoy the game. I play it, engage in it every day. So this makes sense, but I know there's been other Move2Earn projects out there, but I really haven't done much research at all into them up until this week. And yeah, just because of there's so many projects out there. I'm sure you're invested in other projects, so it's about picking and choosing, right? What do I want to put my attention to, investment toward? But yeah, it just came to a point for me where I knew there's other Move2Earns, and if I'm already moving, perhaps I could just look at a new project. And one that I saw just kind of pop up on my feed naturally on X was DEFIT. So this is another Move2Earn, but you can bike, you could swim, you could run, you can walk. And while it has some similarities to STEPN, it does have some couple areas that would distinguish it. And I'm not going to cover them all today. Really, I'm going to barely scratch the surface with DEFIT because I have a lot to learn. But let's just kind of go right into their white paper to kind of talk about what they're about, maybe some of the big distinguishing elements from STEPN, and why you can maybe even jump into this without investing per se right away, which I'll touch on that here in a second. But here we go. The rationale for DEFIT is health and wealth are ideally not meant to come at the expense of each other, yet daily scenarios reveal how this principle generally comes alongside practical challenges. Unbalanced investment benefits. While Move2Earn projects appear to stand as an exception, most fail to develop sustainable models. DEFIT will do things differently. I wonder who they're talking about with most failing to develop sustainable models. Their primary goal is to make physical activity more fun and rewarding, while financial incentives through blockchain gamification represent a fantastic opportunity to achieve that. User experience remains their top priority. DEFIT aims to be a real game changer and turn the narrative towards move and earn. Okay, here on game modes. So DEFIT says they ain't no step tracker. Through advanced wearables, like kind of little watches, trackers, which they list right here, Garmin, Suunto, Polar, Apple Watch, Samsung Gear, take a look at there, but that's what they mean by wearables. I don't have a wearable. I just use my phone, but I thought I'd show you guys there if you were curious about that. But through advanced wearable integration and data analytics, we at DEFIT reward multiple GPS-based activities, including running, which is both outdoors and treadmill, cycling, road, mountain, stationary, and swimming, whether pool and open water, and walking, outdoor, treadmill, hiking. To suit users' habits, one is able to sync multiple wearables at the same time to the app. However, a given activity can be managed by one wearable only. All right, so this is already, we see some of the main differences. So whereas with STEPN, you have to be outside and either walking, jogging, or running, and you have the GPS tracker to determine, are you actually moving from one physical location to the next step by step. With DEFIT, you could just stay on that treadmill, right? That's pretty cool. I like that. I'm not sure what goes into their technology for that, but great that works for movement, especially during these summer months. If you want to be on that treadmill and some AC, that's got to be nice. So again, there's a lot with DEFIT that I'm still trying to understand. And part of me didn't want to do this video until I had like a pretty great grasp of this game, which I don't right now, but there's something I do have a pretty decent grasp in while still having all these unknowns. And that is this beginner mode. And I'll circle back to beginner mode here in a second. I want to give you just a general canvas of DEFIT and how one earns, or right, because if you're like me, my template was having to use NFT sneakers and gems to earn. Are you gonna buff up your efficiency, your luck, comfort, resilience to kind of sway your earning strategy, right? So you kind of have to deconstruct your current understanding a little bit as you approach DEFIT or any new project. Nevertheless, there are some similarities, and the main one is going to be that there is an NFT usage for DEFIT as well, and it has to do with this BabyFit NFT. And let me zoom in on this. But you have a BabyFit NFT, and pretty much different babies have certain abilities or have certain like strength leanings, kind of like how there's efficiency, gems, or certain kind of sneaker with sockets that lean a certain way to get you that certain reward. It's the same thing with these babies, right? You might have a baby that's better for your efficiency or for your stamina, and that will impact your earnings or the other different rewards you get other than the DEFIT token. But that's all I'll cover for their NFTs, because I got to learn how that interacts even with daily energy, how much energy you get for an NFT or for your upfront investment. But again, that will be more for me to maybe cover later. But let's just talk about beginner mode. And this is where I'm at right now. And I see this as a great addition to, if you're on STEPN, there's, in my opinion, no harm, no foul to downloading DEFIT and getting this app going while you do your STEPN. You can run them at the same time and begin to earn, albeit if it is a little bit of a amount DEFIT-wise. So all that to say, let me just read this verbatim. Beginner mode. In beginner mode, no initial investment is required. Users can simply skip the onboarding flow, log in, create an account, sync their preferred tracking device, I'm using my phone, and activate the free-to-play game mode and start collecting DEFIT for each sport activity they do. So I gotta say, I downloaded this app, and this was a really smooth and easy process. This is really great, and I even see now the kind of appeal that the devs for STEPN want to do with STEPN Go, right? Rather than that 2-day onboarding, what would it be like to have that 2-minute? And although I didn't time myself for getting DEFIT on my phone and my account created, this was super quick, super easy. And before I knew it, I was doing my first walk that same day as I did my STEPN walk. I won't say this is even a caveat, because you're not investing, right? This is just a perk, but just expect there aren't going to be robust earnings, at least right now, because every eligible activity uploaded will be rewarded with 1 DEFIT token. So pretty much with this beginner stage, with no upfront investment, you can just earn 1 DEFIT token per day, and you have to do at least 30 minutes of movement. I'll see if I can find that on the white paper here. I think it's on a different page. But yeah, so just know if you're like, oh my gosh, no investment, maybe I could just earn all these rewards and make a big bag here using DEFIT. It's not that easy. Neither do I think earning great rewards should be that easy without some investment. But this is, I think, a really generous onboard activity. I mean, obviously their hope is that you enjoy the game and you want to earn more DEFIT tokens, and therefore you upgrade to these other levels under Champion, and then eventually Legend, which has these BabyFit NFTs. Oh yeah, right. That's funny. I thought it might be on a different page. I just needed to read down more. The activity must have. Oh, maybe that's a typo. I thought I was just slurring my words. The activity must have a minimum duration of 30 minutes and correspond to the following activity types: walking, running, swimming, cycling. So looks like this needs to be cut out. The activity must be a minimum duration of 30 minutes. And then before you could cash out, users will have to reach 100 DFIT in their earnings wallet to be able to withdraw it. In other words, you have to have 100 days of DFIT activity to claim those DFIT rewards before you can take a profit for it. And then at that point, they will also have the opportunity to participate in challenge mode and compete with others to aim for top prizes. Maybe I could do a little, maybe the next video could be something on challenge mode, since that seems like the logical next step if you're just going to only be on this beginner stage. To give you an idea of what it would take to earn more DFIT per day, if this is going to be another big investment of yours, is you have to go to this champion mode. So to become a champion, you have to purchase and hold DFIT tokens in your Web3 wallet, and then you can get started on your journey. So that's going to be key, holding DFIT tokens. So similarly how you can't really cash out here for 100 days, there's this, the devs of DFIT seem to bake in this idea of holding to continue to use this DEFIT app to its greatest potential based on your investment or non-investment if you're a beginner. So the first level here is bronze, and this will take a minimum of 3,000 DEFIT tokens that you have to hold to get a bronze level. The next is silver, which will get you, which you need 10,000 DEFIT tokens just to hold. And then 30,000 for gold, 50,000 for platinum, 100,000 DEFIT tokens or more for diamond. So it appears to me that, right, you have to be holding this, and then anything you earn after, you can then cash out on that, take profits. But if you try to take profits on this 3,000, let's say you take profits on 500 of these, and then you're at 2,500 DEFIT tokens holding, you'll lose this bronze level status, and then you'll probably be able to move less, get less time in the day, or less DEFIT rewards because you have knocked yourself down off of this level. So there's comparable elements to STEPN of this, right? The more sneakers you hold grants you more energy, or a certain higher quality sneaker gets you more energy and earnings. It's just kind of a little bit different here because this is just purely investment, right? This doesn't even entail the NFT baby fit that you're using or other perks that this game offers. This is just strictly token investment holding, which I see as pretty smart. So users don't just dump on this, right? And becomes this kind of this real hodl mentality to this game. And let's jump into price here, and we'll go into tokenomics and price. So the tokenomics of DEFIT token, right? You're earning 1 a day on beginner. Well, what does 1 mean, right? Is it like, do you have a framework for GST, for GMT, where you're thinking billions? No, DEFIT has a maximum supply of 50 million tokens, and all aren't released yet. I'll go over here to CoinMarketCap in a second, but we're just under, I think, 30 million or 25 million. Only 50 million tokens maxed out, and you're earning 1 a day. So this 1 a day is going to be different than 1 GST or 1 GMT. And although the prices are somewhat similar right now, and I'll hop into that in a second, if this project is going to have some long-term success, get new market liquidity or take from other Move2Earns, I'm not sure. This 1 DEFIT token, or these DEFIT tokens you collect over time and earn, will hopefully get some great value. All right, let's look at the price. So DEFIT token as of today is 19 cents. So like I said, somewhat comparable to the current price of GMT today. GMT would be a little bit under, but that's with a much bigger supply, even with its much bigger market cap. And then DEFIT, it's only at a $5 million market cap. And I was looking at its history, And I mean, it's high on the year. It was just right at 30 cents. It's all-time high. Looking at when it launched, is just at about 70 cents. Launched in April, or at least DEFIT was on the market April of 2021 at 70 cents. Of course, definitely had a smaller supply. And then here we are in the past year, seeing the 30 cent high. But I wanted to look at its market cap history. How has it been doing market cap wise, right? Because today we're at 5 million, but how has it fared this past year? So back in March of this year, got a market cap of 8.5 million almost, and then all time it's 8.5 million. So it did get an all-time market cap high compared to this, let's just call it the 2022 Move2Earn spike. This is when STEPN, GMT, and GST were also seeing their highs. But unlike STEPN, which has not seen a market cap high, DEFIT has. And it's not by a huge amount, right? Because it's not separated by double-digit millions or triple-digit millions like maybe GMT is. But, right, it was at 5 million back in April of 2022. And then its high in March of 2024 was 8.5 million. So about a 3 million difference for market cap all-time high. So that's the thing with these lower cap coins. You can see like bigger differences here at face value for a chart. But these smaller fish just, they got a lot more work to do to really break out. And yeah, I mean, GMT is just dominating DEFIT on overall market cap value. And we'll see what happens here. So let's go back to price. And this is just kind of bringing me to more of my point in the beginning of the video. I haven't kept up with DEFIT much. I don't know a whole lot of the narrative surrounding DEFIT sentiment. I think I did see some comments like this is the new Move2Earn to come to since STEPN announced STEPN Go, and like the FUD around STEPN come to DEFIT. And I want STEPN to succeed. But also, if these two can coexist and both of them succeed, right, and STEPN gets all-time highs and DEFIT gets all-time highs, awesome. And that's why for you, and what I'm telling myself, I'm not sure if I'm going to be an investor into these next, where are we at? Into these other game modes for Champion. But what I will plan to do, because there's nothing for me to lose right now, is just to do a daily 30-minute move with DEFIT. I'm already moving 30 minutes on STEPN minimally. Might as well earn that one token. And, if it takes till the end of 2024 or the middle of the summer of 2025 or fall of 2025 for, us to see a big leg up for this DEFIT price by that time with just one token a day, maybe you're somewhere between 300 to 400 DEFIT tokens, right? What's my math? Oh, it's already the middle of 2024. It's we're already in June. So yeah, a year from now, 365 days. We're in the summer of 2025. Maybe we're kind of near the fall before we see an altcoin season big boom for that parabolic. Hopefully there's a parabolic move for alts in the fall of 2025. Yeah, you could have between 350 to 400 DEFIT tokens, all without investing anything from your own end. And this is, by the way, from what the white paper currently says. Maybe as more people jump in and become interested, they make it, half a DEFIT token per daily movement, because there's such a limited supply here. But right, like if you get $1 DEFIT token, $2 DEFIT token come next year, and you just earn 350 DEFIT tokens without any investment, well, I'm just going to say 400 to make it an even number and just be bullish in the fall. 400 DEFIT tokens times 2 for a $2 token, you just made $800. Circulating supply today is, just under 30. I don't know the rate of this growth and acceleration. I could start to track this. That might be helpful. But let's just say come next fall, 2025, we're at a circulating supply of 35 million tokens. The market cap would have to be $35 million to get a $1 DEFIT token. So $35 million hopefully can be a possibility. I mean, their all-time high market cap was $8 million back in March. And then let's see, what would it take for a $2 DEFIT? Okay, 70 million. We'll STEPN, make way for DEFIT to get to this market cap. And again, there's other Move2Earns too, right? There's Sweat, Walkin, Geno Pets. Will there even be, can DEFIT emerge above them? Or can they all go up together and all hit, $100 million market cap each, right? With how much liquidity may come in the market if there's a crazy altcoin craze. If that's the case and we see $100 million market cap for DEFIT with a circulating supply of 35 million for a $3 token, $3 times, 300 DEFIT tokens accrued in less than a year, you're at under $1,000. $3 times 400 DEFIT tokens accrued in a year with no investment, you made $1,200. So what are you guys going to do? Are you already in DEFIT? Is there anything I'm missing, or is there any other important kind of meta to know on DEFIT? Is there bullish news? Is there bearish news that I'm not aware of? Are any of you already champions in any of these bronze, silver, gold, platinum, or diamond member levels? Are any of you legends? Do you have a BabyFit NFT? Or maybe you're just stopping by this channel because you are a sole DEFIT bull and this is the only ecosystem you're involved in. Tell me about it. How have you liked it? Why do you like it the most? Why is this your preferred Move2Earn? All right, you guys, that's all I have. Talk to you soon. Have a great morning, afternoon, or night. Take care.